I'm joined now by Eugenia, who is the daughter of former Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko in Ukraine. Eugenia, thank you very much for joining us here at the EPP Congress. What are your impressions? It must be a great honor for you to be here representing your mother.
For me, it is a great honor to be here, and yesterday I was given the floor. I had a chance to speak about what's going on in Ukraine, and I'm very thankful to the delegates, to the President Martins for allowing me to take the floor. And it was really hard for me because I'm not a politician, and but what is going on in Ukraine now, we can just not be silent about this. You have to say, and it's what is going on now. It's disgrace, really. It's a shame for Ukraine or for Ukrainian government.
Maybe in a few words for our viewers, you can just say what's happening at the moment in Ukraine and what needs to be done.
Well, what is going on now, actually, as we speak, is the torture and physical removal of the opposition leader, of my mother, and other opposition leaders who are imprisoned for politics. And now we're at risk of losing any chance for free and fair elections in Ukraine, which is happening next year as a parliamentary elections. And if opposition is not presented there, then people lose their right to a free choice for the people they want to see in the office in Ukraine. And I think it's about 12 million people, and support of opposition for my mother is growing, and that is why she's been sentenced to 7 years now, and they're trying to bring new charges against her, which are completely absurd. They have no legal basis, and at the moment the court's been moved to the prison cell where they're trying to arrest her again. So it hasn't been heard anywhere in the world, and what this power is doing, what President Yanukovych is doing, is despicable, and it's been shamed yesterday thanks to the committee, the presidents of the EPP, in the amendment, emergency amendments to the resolution, where they say that it's the barbaric methods that the regime is using against opposition now.
It's terrible, really, because Ukraine was going so far with your mother with democracy and fighting for democracy, and now it seems to have been taken a huge step back. So how important is it for you to be here and to build cooperation with like-minded parties and politicians?
I can't even start to describe, the importance of making this connection here for people to realize that Ukraine has a chance still to be part of Europe, to be part of European family. And next week, on the 19th of December, there should be a summit to sign the association agreement and free trade agreement with Ukraine. But it's been deliberately put under threat by our rulers in Ukraine. But I really hope, and my mother hopes, and her allies believe that Ukraine will find this way, and we're going to win the fight for democratic values and adopt European standards as soon as possible.
Well, we wish you all the very best. Thank you very much for your time today. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.